You know Canada, but do you know Quebec? This is the only province in North America where French is the sole official language, where food culture predates the United States by over a century. Today, on Recipe Lab, we are breaking down 10 foods invented right here in Quebec. In 10th place, poutine. 3 ingredients, 60 years of arguments, and a name that in Quebec slang originally meant mess. Poutine emerged in rural Quebec in the late 1950s, and the exact birthplace is still disputed, with at least 3 towns claiming it: Warwick, Drummondville, and Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. The cheese is the non-negotiable element. It must be fresh, unaged cheese curds, so fresh they squeak when you bite them, absorbing the hot gravy just enough to soften without melting completely. That specific texture is the entire point. Poutine is now served at McDonald's across Canada and appears on menus from Tokyo to London. But once you swap the fresh curds for shredded mozzarella, Quebecers will tell you without hesitation that you are no longer making poutine. Quebec gave the world poutine. The world gave it back unrecognizable. Quebec is not impressed. Coming in at number 9, tourtière. It is Christmas Eve in Quebec. Midnight Mass has just ended. And in almost every family home across the province, there is a tourtière waiting on the table. This spiced meat pie dates back to 17th century Quebec settlers, making it one of the oldest continuously eaten dishes in North America, with over 400 years of tradition behind a single plate. Every family has its own recipe, and every family believes theirs is the authentic one. In Montreal, it is a shallow, single-crust pie made with ground pork, seasoned with cloves and cinnamon. In the Lac-Saint-Jean region, it is a massive, deep dish construction layered with wild game, including venison, rabbit, and partridge. These 2 versions do not even look like the same food. The name comes from the tourte, a passenger pigeon once used as the primary filling. The passenger pigeon is now extinct. The pie outlived its original ingredient and simply adapted. The tourtière survived. Quebec adapts, but it never forgets where it came from. Number 8, tarte au sucre. Before Quebec had much of anything, it had maple trees and generations of women who could turn almost nothing into something that could feed an entire parish hall. Sugar pie is brown sugar, cream, flour, and butter in a pastry shell. That is the entire ingredient list. There is almost nothing in it, and it tastes like the most indulgent thing you have ever eaten. This was church fare food, made by generations of Quebec women who stretched whatever little they had into something that could feed a community. In modern Quebec patisseries and Montreal restaurants, tarte au sucre now sells for $15 a slice. The women who invented it charged nothing, and they never received recognition for it. The dish got famous. The women who made it did not. 7th place, Montreal smoked meat. It looks like pastrami. It is not pastrami. In the late 1800s, Eastern European Jewish immigrants arrived in Montreal and brought their brisket curing traditions with them, building one of the great deli traditions in the world. Montreal smoked meat is dry cured for up to 10 days with a spice blend heavy in black pepper and coriander, then cold smoked, steamed, and hand sliced thick. The fat content is higher than pastrami. The texture is different, and the flavor is different. At Schwartz's Deli on Boulevard Saint-Laurent, open since 1928 and still using the same recipe, standing in a line that wraps around the block is not an inconvenience. It is part of the experience. New Yorkers will tell you pastrami is better. Montrealers have heard this argument before and are not interested. Schwartz's never changed the recipe, and it never needed to. Number 6. The Montreal bagel. Hold a Montreal bagel in one hand and a New York bagel in the other. They are not the same food. The Montreal bagel is made with honey and egg in the dough, boiled in honey-sweetened water, and finished in a wood-fired oven. The result is smaller, denser, sweeter, and crispier than anything New York produces. The two oldest Montreal bagel bakeries, Fairmount Bagel and Sainte-Viateur Bagel, are 4 blocks apart and have been competing since the 1950s. Both claim to be the original, and both are open 24 hours a day. That is not a bagel debate. That is a way of life. If you are finding this as fascinating as we do, subscribe to Recipe Lab right now and make sure you never miss one of these. Every culture, every city, every dish has a story this good, and we find them all. Number 5. Cipate. This is the least known dish on this list, and possibly the most ancient food still regularly eaten in North America. Cipate is a multi-layered game meat pie from the Lac-Saint-Jean region, with venison, rabbit, and partridge layered between sheets of pastry dough and slow-cooked in a deep cast-iron pot for hours. This dish predates modern Quebec, coming from indigenous cooking traditions and early settler survival techniques adapted over centuries. Some families begin preparation 2 days in advance. Almost no one south of the St. Lawrence River has ever tasted it. It is 400 years old, never franchised, never exported, still made the same way in the same region. Number 4. Tire sur la neige. This one predates European settlement entirely. Indigenous peoples in what is now Quebec were harvesting maple sap and reducing it long before French explorers arrived. The tradition of pouring hot maple syrup onto packed snow to cool into a chewy, stretchy candy is one of the oldest food practices in North America. Today, it is the centerpiece of the Sugar Shack experience that Quebecois return to every spring. The syrup is boiled to exactly the right temperature, poured in long ribbons onto fresh packed snow, and rolled onto a wooden stick before it sets. You cannot recreate this in a kitchen. It requires the snow, the cold air, and the shack. Before there was a Quebec, before there was a Canada, there was this candy. Number 3. Pudding chômeur. It is 1929. The Great Depression has arrived. Female factory workers in Montreal need to feed people on almost nothing, and they invent one of the most ingenious desserts in North American history. Pudding chômeur translates directly as unemployed person's pudding. Simple cake batter is poured over hot caramel or maple sauce and baked. As it cooks, the batter rises and the sauce sinks, creating a self-saucing pudding where every bite has cake above and warm caramel below. The women who invented it never became famous and never got credit. The dish became famous anyway. Quebec remembers, even when history does not. In second place, Cretin. Every morning, millions of people in Quebec spread this on toast for breakfast. Almost no one outside the province has ever heard of it. Cretin is a spiced pork fat spread, ground pork slow-cooked with onions, cloves, and allspice until everything softens into a dense, spreadable terrine. It is deeply savory, deeply satisfying, and has been Quebec's morning staple for generations. Nearly 400 years old. Still almost entirely unknown outside one province. Some dishes do not need the world's attention, they just need the people who already love them. And finally, in first place, Saint-Hubert rotisserie chicken. In 1951, a restaurant opened in Montreal that would define how an entire province thinks about chicken. Saint-Hubert created Quebec's rotisserie chicken culture, the slow-roasted, perfectly seasoned bird that became Sunday dinner for generations of Quebec families. But the real story is the sauce. The Saint-Hubert barbecue sauce is one of the most beloved condiments in Quebec history. Slightly sweet, slightly tangy, and deeply savory. It is kept in Quebec refrigerators the way other families keep ketchup. Outside Quebec, almost no one has heard of Saint-Hubert, despite it being one of Canada's oldest restaurant chains, with over 100 locations. A national expansion has been discussed for 30 years, and it still has not happened. 10 foods, 1 province, and underneath all of them, a culture that has spent 400 years figuring out exactly what it is and refusing to apologize for it. That is what Quebec puts on the table. And that is exactly why it lasted. Every dish has a story. Stay curious.